River, are we ready?
We're ready.
All right. Welcome to another episode of, I feel like we need a bunch of people to yell in unison, Bitcoin's Got Talent!
Bitcoin's got talent! That was
I was
really
thinking we were going to do it syncopated, you know?
Oh, are we? How do you do that?
It's okay.
Okay.
We'll just roll with this. Today,
we're off to a great start.
we have a guest judge, Ella, and I'm going to try to pronounce your last name. You just told me like 2 minutes ago, but I might get it wrong. So if I do, I apologize. Ella Qiang.
Qiang. It's close.
Qiang.
It's close.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe okay. Qiang. Embarrassing for me. Ella, tell our viewers a little bit about yourself.
Sure. Hey, everyone. This is Ella. I am currently Southeast Asia Manager at Bitcoin Association. Previously, you guys probably know me as co-organizer of Cambrian SB Bootcamp. Was working with Jack for a bit at RelayX and Flow SB as well.
It's so nice to have another woman on the panel, so we can team up. Are we on the same side here, Ella?
For sure.
Yeah. Good.
I don't know. River is so nice and wants to vote yes on everything. And Ella just has a shrewd look about her. I'm not sure if she's going to be, siding with you on everything, River. We'll find out. We'll find out. So, who do we have, River?
Our first contestant is Anton Broadhurst. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Look at this. We're ready for surgery.
Nice.
Yeah, hi, I'm Anton Broadhurst. I'm CEO and founder of Nulight CBD. So here I am for Bitcoin's Got Talent. Excited to be here.
What are you here to pitch us today?
Yeah, so I'm here to show you, or actually to relate to you, what Nulight CBD and BSV and Bitcoin Got Talent has in common with each other.
Intriguing.
All right. I like it.
Nulight CBD is about two things, quality and standards. And that's what I see in BSV. So I'm here today to launch Nulight CBD on BSV platforms to accept BSV as payment for my products. And as I see it, the more companies that do this, the better BSV will be. And I chose BSV because of the quality and the standards that it has. Let's just do a couple comparisons. I'll throw them out there. In the medical industry, you have what is known as mainstream, pharmaceuticals. Pretty much everything else is taboo. Okay, so then in internet, right now, we have mainstream. Anything other than that is taboo. It's kind of where we're at right now. On mainstream platforms, CBD is impossible to advertise. If I do so, I get shut down. Similar as some cryptocurrencies, especially BSV, is suppressed, and or you try to share information, you get shut down. So there's certain similarities here that I see when comparing the two structures. And furthermore, I feel like we both need each other, because without companies with products and with access to be of service or be in use, or what my understanding, now listen to me, I am very new to cryptocurrency. I know nothing, basically because all of my time, investment, capital has been tied up into my work and my life. And I saw cryptocurrency as a thing that was not for me ever. So anyway, I was schooled recently a little bit, and this is me giving it a shot. And now here's the thing, Nulight CBD against standards. I just want to get back to what I do. I have a patent, okay? I'm in this little doctor's uniform, not because to show off or show whatever. It's because I have standards and I have quality too. Okay, I order the highest quality ingredients possible. I run them through a pharmaceutical standard, which I learned that through people who worked for Pfizer and whatnot. And there's a whole long backstory that if you get me on the next show, I may even tell you. But so we got pharmaceutical standards, we got high quality ingredients, and I refuse to drop those. And I offer them at a regular price. So that's what Nulight CBD is all about. And that's how it relates to BSV, specifically in the cryptocurrency and the whole blockchain. See, this is all very new to me, but it's very interesting and I'm really impressed with it.
How did you find BSV?
Very good. So I will tell you, and where credit is due, there's another talent out there. I don't know if she's been on here, but she probably should. Her name is Casey Hamilton, and she has a company or a website called Be the Broadcast. Blockchain networks, Linktree, Twitch, Relica, and she schooled me on the world here.
That's great. I know her. I've spoken to her before. She's a lovely, lovely girl. So that's really, really awesome. Any questions, guys?
How do you sell your product currently?
I have a website. We run through authorized.net. I do some local ground-to-ground, door-to-door, local contracts, wholesale, whatever. I've recently started doing contract work for, like I have a cosmetologist who wants me to do her facial cream. And then I have a doctor, which I do a RX strength, Nulight CBD. So I'm working at the branching out and doing some contract work. But right now, the only way other than like local stores or whatever is authorized.net. However, I have been, since the day that I got the email from River, I have been setting up Coinify, and I believe I should have an email within the hour of it being approved. And I have BSV set up as a payment platform on my website. So I was really hoping to have it done by this time today to be able to tell everybody here, because I created a code, BSV Talent, for 30% off for the rest of the month for Nulight CBD, whether it be credit card or BSV.
I love it, Anton, and I love that you came on here to tell us about a business that is not a BSV business, but you yourself are really interested in this space. So here's my thought for you. I think just adding BSV as a payment option to your product is probably going to do very little for your product sales, because most of the people who are coming in interested in CBD don't know anything about BSV and don't have it. Maybe if you tell people in BSV, hey, you can buy this with BSV, that'll do something. But I think what would do something, and it sounds like you're already doing some white label-y type stuff, is if instead of offering another payment option to normie customers, you offer another product and or marketing experience to BSV people. And if you can become the CBD brand within BSV as one niche that you're targeting, obviously you have a market that goes well beyond that. But if you can be like, you've got a special branded CBD. I know River's got a bit of a brand around health. Maybe it's, River's favorite meditation CBD oil or something. Who knows what it is? But you've got some kind of white label. This is the BSV, product, and it's got some sort of unique experience. I'm sure Jack can come up with all kinds of ideas around listing it as a NFT or a token with a shippability and whatever. But if you make something that's a specific niche product for this market, I suspect that you could probably do something pretty interesting with that. And as this market grows, that portion of your business sale could grow. So just a thought.
Thank you.
Judges, what are your thoughts?
I think Ella should go first.
Ella, go first.
All right. Yeah, I think it's a very good start to include BSV as a payment method in your business. I think there's a lot other things that you can do with the technology. You can also think of a new way to do referral marketing and how to utilize the micropayments capability of BSV, right? That can help you a lot with marketing. So I think for me, it's probably a no for now, because I think payments is obvious use case, but I would encourage you to explore more.
I'm going to be in a similar camp. I think I love that you're trying to connect your world, because I'm similar, right? I run a business that's not built on BSV. It's not a Bitcoin business, but I'm very passionate about this. And I love that you're bringing it to the table. Offering it as a payment option, again, is great. I would like to see, if you came back to us again and said, hey, here's what I've got, maybe it's a unique product that's a BSV branded product with a special landing page, and I'm running a tonic POW campaign to do referral marketing. And I want to be the CBD brand that people in BSV buy because I'm just speaking their language. I've got something unique tied into BSV. You've bought the CBD ticker and you're selling an NFT on Jack's, you're just on the cusp, and you're going to start to see some of the things that are possible. And it's a small market now, but it's a small enough market that you could dominate it, right? People buy CBD products. In BSV, people do too. So if you came back with something that was a little bit more dialed in around the connection between those two worlds, I think I'd be interested in hearing a second pitch. But as for this pitch, I'm with Ella. I'm gonna be a no for the second round.
Thank you.
I think there are definitely some interesting avenues that you could definitely explore further. I think that as you get yourself into the space and get more involved with everyone like that, you'll be able to find some avenues that you can use the blockchain to your advantage to sell your product for sure. There's no doubt about that. I really like that idea. Was that you, Isaac, that said about a special branded CBD for BSVs? I think that's really, really cool. That's super, super freaking cool. What was the discount code that you said you had for the
BSV Talent?
BSV Talent?
Yeah.
Great. I'm going to put that here. I'll link the site down below that all people watching this show can jump on and have a look at the product for now. But for the show, for me, it's also going to be a no.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'll be a yes then.
Your account doesn't matter.
My man.
I'm a yes, Anton. But you know, because I know how hard it is for you to have gotten the CBD side of the business that you built set up. And I think that is your moat. Most of us in BSV know how to kind of do the BSV stuff. I think you'll learn that pretty quickly. I look forward to what you're doing. We're all looking forward to what you do with the business going forward. And yeah, thanks a lot for coming on.
Thank you. If I could just say one more thing, is that I wear all hats. I do all marketing, product development, manufacturing, sales, everything, all is me. I'm very appreciate the opportunity to come on here.
I think that you're going to do great. I really do wish you the best of luck moving forward.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks, Anton.
All right.
Hey, Misha.
Hey.
Hi. Hey, Misha.
Hey.
Okay, Misha Pelt, give us a little bit about yourself.
My backstory is probably too long. What brings me here is a series of signs. So when I see this for first time, I was like, Then I seen Jack tweet. And he says, now you have no more excuses that you don't have dollars or connections. Just apply to the Bitcoin, make a token. Then was another show. And after the third show, Kurt has his CoinGeek show, and you all were that. And then I had some ideas regarding the numpties, or actually anybody. And I think it's the first time that I actually even make a chat comment. Well, and then River said, hey, Misha, you should really apply to the Bitcoin show and say people what you're doing. And I'm like, okay, so that's third time. So I'm going to try to apply.
So what are you going to pitch us today? What's the idea?
So I even managed to make a presentation, like in a computer with slides. Okay, so I'm Misha Pelt. And I came with this idea of making music from a name or a date. What does the first name say? So our first name indicates the personal and individual lessons that we are here to learn about and act upon. The Peertunes, the music I do, it's like a birthday card, but it's for a name, and it has a purpose, and it has a tune derived from that name. Let me show you. So it started a bit like this, and then this beautiful design with the robin. I would like to give credit to Bitwoman. I found on Twitch on very short notice. She makes such a beautiful card. And here comes you guys. So basically, this I just designed quickly, and I'm not really doing this stuff, but so it looks a bit same. But there is many possibilities, and many people can be involved, and everybody can get a cut. So basically, every name comes out as a number. I take that number and I apply it to music, and that gives me the key, the music it's made in.
Misha, are these NFTs?
They are not yet NFTs.
Not yet.
Yeah. And yeah, we can, I think, talk about that later. Yeah. But actually,
are they going to be NFTs by the time this is released?
Jack, you share the same key like a Moisty. You both came in number 7. And I will read that then, the key terms: data analysis, refined thinking, spiritual seeking, intuition, and self-exploration. I think that's quite fitting. Ultimate lesson to be mastered: to act with deep wisdom using your analytical abilities, mixed with your high-level intuition, and display of sense of self-knowledge that is model for others people to emulate. And here down the yellow thing, that can be like custom message from the one who sends that to you.
That's really cool.
So here is, hi, Jack. Here is a little token of appreciation for all you do. You're a happy user.
Where are the, how are you getting the number values from the name? Is there some system of assigning values?
This is kind of like, this is like whole science, or, you know, that's called numerology.
Okay. Is it patented?
Well, numerology is patented. It's not patented, but it's written on the blockchain. Like that, I invented that. It's also connected with chakras. The letters gives me numbers 2, and then I apply the numbers to the scale, to the musical scale, and I harmonize the chords, and that's it. Tune is done.
Wow.
So I will show you the tune for the Robin, and I let it play it.
So this could be a musical NFT. You could have like...
Yeah, remember, let her go. Let her go. Keep going, Misha. Keep going.
So that's the Robin's tune. Then these cards, not only that they will have the music then, and the message that comes with it, they also will have multiple transactions output. So there is more people who can be working on that. Definitely I cannot make all the tunes for all the people. So the musicians get something, the car designer gets something, there will be pot where I will generate some money, and later I can spread them around, like support other people or other projects, because there is so much creativity, but kind of like, you know, lack of money, basically. It's not always easy. And then there is the sponsor of the car.
So you kind of have a marketplace idea where someone can say, I want to mint a musical card for my name or for a date, and they submit the information, and then you have this kind of standard numerological process that will give you the key and the chords, but then musicians, not just yourself, could then like claim that project, make the card, and then they get a cut of the money or something like that. Okay.
Yeah. Because I want the project start running like really soon. So it will start like with tier 1, and that will be just the nine cards and 9 tunes. It will be more generic. So more people can share the same number, but it will not be exactly their chords, but it will be the number. So that can be really cheap, but it's also possible from day. It can be for anniversary. It can be for a baby born, but those are more personal, so require more time. You cannot sell that thing to a million people. So let's go to the sponsor of a car. So how I will finance it? Well, people can buy. People either can buy a name and become sponsor of that name. It is not limited to one design. So, for example, there is not many rivers. It would be better if you buy a Joseph or James. But let's say this card can be sold for like 20. Yeah, you get a part. You get $2 from every James ever sold. I mean, this is and numerology and music. A great card industry is quite big. I Google it. So this is all these industries coming together, but there is my invention to it, that it has a personalized music with it. So people can sponsor the cards, which gives me the capital to work on it. And I can also reach out to skilled musicians and whatever, you know, keep going. Or there is the Jack's way that you just I will cite. I'm available to help on any BSV project. Terms, inclusion and operatum for amount equating to 1% of on-chain transactions. Revenues for 2 years of stated project. I'm not limited with 2 years. I can do it forever. And then that person would not have only revenue from one card, but from all cards ever sold. So for those seeing my potential, that's maybe something to think about as well. There is just so much to be like built on top of that. So there is like whole new economy can start rolling, people earning, creating, not being slaves 9 to 5, you know. Plus, like this Corona circus is horrible, but actually, it also helps to this because people look for online jobs or they don't want to spend 12 hours with stupid mask on the face. Yeah, I reach out to some people who, they would like help me. And I would like to give them my thanks because, guys, I just wrote you. Some of you didn't even know me. And all of you said, yes, I'm willing to help. So this is for me really nice and I appreciate them. And then there is this.
I love it.
Wow.
Look,
I've been helped many times through my life. I've been helped.
Okay, guys, we just had our Susan Boyle moment on this show, I have to say.
I would agree.
I totally agree.
But you had.
Look, I think the idea here is really, really cool. It's kind of magical on a couple different levels. I mean, just the concept of making a unique tune based around a name or a date, I think is very interesting to a lot of people. It's very cool. Combining that with some kind of NFT, those are really, really interesting to people right now. I think that's very cool. But the final step of saying, I want to take all these different creators, people who can make music or do designs, whatever, and let people pay for a unique, custom, one-of-a-kind thing that's personalized to them, and have people create the elements of it in sort of a somewhat of a formulaic way so that it's, it's got some structure to it. It's incredible.
That was really, really cool, Misha.
River, I know you've been jumping on the bit to talk, so I'd love to know what you thought.
I just think it's super cool. I've known Misha for quite a while. We've had plenty of conversations before. So I'm really, really glad that you came on, and you came on with such this beautiful energy. I kind of see you as like this magical, I don't know how to explain. You come with this like full of the universe with you. Like, it's like you bring the whole universe with you wherever you go. And I was blown away. Like, I have seen the Peertunes, and you've sent me videos before. And I mean, it's very, very, I've always thought it's very, very cool, but I never really understood where you were going with this and how you were planning to actually make this like really happen. And I really loved the musical, and like, if we can do a musical NFT, we can totally do that, right, Jack?
Yeah, and the music will be on chain too. We can get Castor to help us out a little bit.
So freaking cool. So it's a total, I'm a yes. Like, I don't even know if we're voting yet, but I'm a total yes.
Yeah. I'm totally blown away. Yeah, we've never met, Misha, but I know you, and I still remember when RelayX first launched. I think your daughter drew the picture, and like we shared around our WeChat chats. That was like a few days after RelayX launched. So I still remember that. I know, like, you're someone who really touches people's soul. Like, I'm really blown away by this idea. And like Isaac and River said, like, this can go into a lot of different directions. But I think what's really important is, like, it's personalized. It's creating something that people treasures, that's unique to themselves, or a piece of memories. So I'm actually thinking of, you know those websites where like people have wedding anniversary or wedding or baby shower, like those events. They create this site, and everyone, their friends, relatives, go on and like write nice words. Like some people would send some funds or gifts. Imagine that, but being an NFT token that with music and all these other things attached to this event. That would be an extremely cool idea, and I think that would be something that people want, even outside of the blockchain space. Because nowadays, like, you have that experience, that event is living on the website, right? If the company is going down out of business, those are gone. But now if you have all those lived on the blockchain, that's something really unique and special.
Yeah, I'm blown away as well. Like Ella said, you've always been around sort of on our different projects. You're referring to the cartoon, right? That your daughter, Paula, I think, drew. Yep. You were also one of the first people on Dimely. And I remember on Dimely, you were willing to play a tune for a few cents and for their name, and put up with that calls weren't connecting and things like that. So I've always seen you as this mysterious figure in Bitcoin. And I think the moment that if you look at the tape, that all of our faces lit up was when we saw like the card looking thing. Not because that equals NFT and money, but more like we saw for the first time, at least for me, your visions productized in something that I guess me as a normal person can absorb and understand. The worst part of your presentation for feedback was the inclusion of my tweet, which is very shameless, asking for 1% from projects. Get rid of that next time.
Yeah, I think, but I think that's actually pretty amazing. I think like before you said that, I would have this already in mind. People can help each other and like get some of it if it works. I mean, this is so logical.
Yeah, no doubt. I think you're operating at a different level than most of us.
Okay.
Absolutely yes for me.
Thank you.
We know River's already a yes. I'm also a yes. There's just so much here, and I want to learn and I want to see more.
Definitely a yes from me.
Thank you.
Well done, Misha.
Thanks so much for coming on. This is very, very cool.
I had all these ideas, as you mentioned it, Jack, yeah, but you just could not like see it, how it manifests. That's what I had all the years as well. I also was not ready, but it somehow could not like materialize to one thing. And applying to this show, it started all. This happens like in last couple of days that I pull it like all together. The clarity came. You know, it's just like I'm also amazed.
I just got goosebumps, Misha. When the moment is right, it's right.
I feel like we need to get Georgie throwing down some of his electronic
Yes.
beats on top of some of these name songs.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Misha.
Yeah.
That was
Misha,
great.
This is awesome.
Okay, nice to see you.
Namaste. Go you, beautiful girl.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, Melissa.
Welcome back.
Hello.
You look fantastic. Got much better lighting this time.
Yes, makes a big difference when I get the converted clock correct this time.
What do you got for us this time? Let's just have at it. I'm bracing myself.
Don't worry. I play nice. I'm excited to be back. I feel like you guys are the only people that get me. I've been on quarantine so long. I tried doing jokes about Bitcoin at like a bar in Chicago. No laughs. Did get a marriage proposal from one guy that checked the price though. That was fun. I feel like I can't talk to normal people anymore. Like it's hard enough to keep your normal friends when you just speak libertarian, you know? It's even harder when you speak libertarian and crypto.
I hear you.
Thank God I'm not also fluent in autism, or I would have very much trouble, right? I have a lot of friends in this community with autism because, of course, code is not as confusing as women's feelings, right? So many variables with them. And I sometimes have to sit them down and just be like, okay, the differences between Pirate Chain's code and Monero's code, probably not first date material, okay? She's not gonna know what you're talking about, buddy. Just like, tell her hair looks nice, hold the door, you know, keep it simple. So I got to see some of my friends this week react to Pirate Chain's price. It went from 8 cents to $2.08. It was like seeing a proud dad watch his son just hit a home run at the t-ball game. Like, you're just, oh my God, he did it. He actually did it. Oh my gosh, he's going to be a pro. He's going to be a pro. That's so into it. At one point though, there was like a price correct at like $1.39. He had like this coach moment on his face. It's just like, it's okay. No, you're still doing good. Bounce back. Take a lap. So emotional. So the last time I was here, you guys wanted me to like roast the judges and Ethereum, which is fair. It's a lot to make fun of with Ethereum. Then for the judges, you guys picked Ella. She's gorgeous and Asian. Like, what the heck do I have to roast? Come on. Like, oh, her parents will disown her if she's not perfect. Like, come on. That's it. That's it. Asian parent joke. That's all you gave me.
I looked up. I was like, okay, maybe her name is funny. No, it means goddess in Hebrew.
You're too perfect, Ella.
Oh, come on, right? She's in charge of the Bitcoin Association for like all of Southeast Asia. I put makeup on this morning. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Like, you guys gave me like an NFJ, a non-fungible judge. You're like, go ahead, roast her. Come on. I use that on my boyfriend all the time. He's taking his time proposing. He's a procrastinator. And so I like to remind him that I am an NFG, a non-fungible girlfriend, right? So unlike a Monero token, I am not interchangeable with others. So, you know, you can waste time confirming this. But if you're checking elsewhere, you might end up with a tainted coin. NFTs are great, but I feel like the real valuable asset is the NFW, a non-fungible wife, right? Very limited supply. You only get one. If you try and change that, your marriage is going to fork. Not gonna work. I feel like that's why like the forks in Bitcoin were just so sad. It was like mom and dad getting a divorce over block sizes. But like your first divorced Christmas, we all did get more shit that year. So that was fun. Made it feel a little easier. I feel like in this scenario, BTC was like the gold digger with fake tits that cheated and still somehow got to keep the house. I mean, ticker symbol. But BSV, it's okay. You know, I feel like you guys right now, you're like Steve Carell in Crazy Stupid Love before he met Ryan Gosling, you know, the khakis and the Velcro shoes.
How do we find the Ryan Gosling?
We need to work on our PR a little bit, guys. Because we have all these amazing projects that like people need to know about, right? Twetch, BitBoss, Tokenized, Scrypt for smart contracts. Like I feel like BSV is getting its revenge body, you know? Like Khloe Kardashian. Not the most popular one, but definitely the best option of the three, okay? Kim would definitely be BTC, right? Expensive and dramatic. Very dramatic. And then Bitcoin Cash, I don't know. They would be the other one. No one really knows what either does, right? I feel like Bitcoin Cash needs to just come join with BSV and let's all work together on microtransactions, right? Because we know it's not going to happen on Ethereum. Just those gas fees, right? Ethereum's gas fees are so high. How high are they? Ethereum's gas fees are so high that like when you're doing a trade, your wallet shows a picture of Snoop Dogg hitting a bong when it clears. It's just, you can't have your blockchain act like that. If you want to ruin a blockchain, you know what you do? Change it from proof of work to proof of stake and douse it in gas. Like, as the name says it all, guys. Ethereum does have this programming code. It's called Solidity. But that to me sounds an awful lot like Solidarity. I feel like maybe the ETH guys are trying to tell us CryptoKitties is the closest thing they've come to having pussy around them. That joke is very mean, but not inaccurate. Thank you guys for having me. I know that was like, what? I hope you had as much fun as I did.
Wait, has it been 7 minutes already? That was super fast. I feel like...
Awesome.
Oh my God.
Just as good as the first time. You're bringing it.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
I was expecting going even harder on the Ethereum community.
Well, I got to save you for the next episode.
I've been to one of their DevCons in Shanghai, their first DevCons, and I can confirm what you mentioned.
Thank you. I'll have to mine some info from you later.
Oh man. this is uncharted territory for us. So you were voted on to come on a second appearance. Here you are. I don't even know what we do next, guys.
Keep letting me hanging out with my online friends.
Well, of course she's going to come back. We need more entertainment.
Yeah, I feel like you should just like make an appearance every couple episodes, you know, just for the jokes. She has graduated now past the second round to like special guest appearance.
She's like a resident Bitcoin's Got Talent. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. It was beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Jack has an idea. I can see it forming.
Wow, you know me well. Hey, I was going to ask you a question. Can you productize comedy somehow? Like, is there something that you can do as a product that you can think of?
I was thinking about that. Like, I could write commercials for people that are funny.
Oh.
So yeah, if people want a funny commercial, I mean, please don't give me Ethereum projects. But other than that, just kidding. I'll work on an Ethereum project. But it'll be harder to write jokes.
If like a BitSurf needed a marketing manager or something, or something
maybe you could write some stories for the Soon Times.
Okay, I like all these ideas.
I like how you came on and you tell us a bunch of hilarious jokes, and then we're instantly like, "Wow, that was funny. How can we make it not funny by turning it into a product?" Oh, Melissa, this is awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Really, really good. Thank you so much for coming on.
Please don't include that. You're gonna hate me for it.
It's gonna go on the outtakes. Don't worry.
Throwing us all a curveball there, being the good cop.
Yeah, but his vote didn't count. We finally vetoed him.
By the way, Bitcoin is up double since this show launched. We take all the credit.
Yeah,
it is. It's totally because of us.
There's a famous moment in is it Britain's Got Talent?
Yes,
I think it was. Yeah.
Where a woman
who stole the concept of the show from us.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly.
Yes, we're the original.
We have the Wayback Machine to prove it.
Hey, where is Robin? Oh, here. I should have played the tune here. Well, I will play it later.
I think it's a great idea. You have and you've got your bit and your routine, and then you're like, now let my sock puppet talk, and your sock puppet can say whatever the hell they want to. It'd be perfect. You can call him Greg Maxwell if you want to.
I will workshop all of these things.
Watch out, Greg Maxwell will try to hire you.
Hey, so Ella, do you have anything plugged for the Bitcoin Association? Conference dates, anything you want our viewers to know about? I'm trying to build them to put this sponsorship slot.
Mm-hmm.
You're not helping.
Oh yeah. Well, come to Zurich for the Bitcoin. For the CoinGeek conference that is happening in June. That's my plug.
If anyone can leave the country,
that was a plug. I felt like there could have been a little more oomph to it or something, you know.
Wasn't prepared for.
I'm not convinced.
We're judging the judges now.